Oh, well, they still have me in pop out. So, oh, I guess I should have checked. Let me check. Jean might have told me what to do. One moment, please. Chat is disabled. Hover over the video screen and click the middle square icon. Okay. Okay. Hover over the video screen. I'm hovering. And click the middle square icon. I don't see middle screen. There's no, I'm hovering. And I don't see middle square icon, which should turn. Yeah, I don't see. It's not hovering. Joycey. Yeah, Janet, I see you said it says chat is disabled. Oh my giggles. I didn't do nothing. Honest, I didn't do nothing. Well, anyway, for the person who I was talking to, there's my glittery spider. Yeah, Jean, I can't see. I all I see is this screen. And then Janet was yelling, Joycey! Yeah, and I know, hi, Carrie, or Kenny, and Dar's back in. Let's see. Hover over the video screen. Video. Yeah, I'm hovering. Hovering. And I see nothing. Oh, man. I'll hover here down in this area. I got nothing. Yeah, Jean, remember, I can't see, Jean. The right side, I know the right side, but see, I don't have that ability. Yeah. See, I'm on Twitch, but nothing. Oh my giggles, guys. Oh my giggles. Yeah. La, la, la. Well, if we decide to go with this, yeah, emoji, strong frown. That's my emoji right now. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. No hovering. Oh, I'm hovering. And then I don't have any icons to hover over, except I could like myself maybe. Nope. Well, you guys, my thought is just to bloom and go with this. Of course, I can't see your answers. Oh, the plunger. Yeah, plunger. Oh, my giggles. Oh, my giggles. Oh, let's see. Go back to the beginning, maybe, just maybe. Scroll back. Oh, hey, wow. Huh. Well, we'll start again. Am I at the beginning? No, I'm not. Wow, how did Twitter get scrolled? Bottom right there is the gear. Oh, I don't see a gear either. Oh, my giggles. I don't see a gear. Nothing. Bottom right, there is the gear, then mini player. I see this page is accessing your camera and microphones. Bookmark this page. I don't need to bookmark this page. I know where I am. Customize and control Google Chrome. I don't need to customize Google Chrome. Click the theater mode under the red line. Yeah, Jean, I got nothing like that. I have emoji. I don't need emojis right now. I have a frown on my face. Search. I don't. Yeah, that's up in my bar. I don't need to go up into the bar thing. Yeah, Eileen, you guys better be good right now, because right now I got 14 people and I got 2 thumbs up in this one. And oh, it's okay now. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Janet. Uh-huh. Oh, it's okay now. 2 minutes ago, and I can only see a little bit of what you're saying. Oh my giggles. Ugh. And I can't even pop out chat. Oh, now I got all you highlighted. Uh-oh. Better unclick that. Okay. Now you're not blue anymore. That would have been funny. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I did highlight Sprouted Roots the other day just to keep her out of jail. Well, guess what, guys? I guess if it's really that important, you can like Eileen and Jean or at like you can talk to me through Twitter, I guess. Okay, go up to view in the menu and click actual size. But see, Jean, I don't got menu. Oh my giggles, I have a live at 6:50. I have 13 people, and then I have the like button at 4. Go up to view in the menu and click actual size. But there's no menu. There's no menu. I can click that bloomin' arrow and see where that gets me. I have the sound bars. I have a mic, and I have a little arrow, and then I have end stream. And then, of course, I have live, and I have my people in chat, and I have the like button. That's what I own. Yeah, and then I have that bloomin' emoji. That's what I see, Jean. Just saying. Try hitting the escape. Oh, okay. I'll hit the escape key. Nope, I've hit it twice. Oh my giggles. Now I lost 2 people, but that's okay. I hit it twice. Kimberly saying something about a hot dog. Oh, here. This is the only gear I see, Jean. I just had to put that in there. Just saying. I had to. Honest, I did. I had to. But Jean, I could try, Jean, but I can't guarantee that I could get it to you. But I will try. One moment, please. Camera, camera, camera. Alrighty. There. All right, now let's see. Get out of that. Okay, gallery. Click on photo and click share. La, 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 la. Okay. But share. Come on. I need to share this. I want to share that. Oh, well, finally. Okay, twit. Oh, gee. Okay. Oh, add a comment. La 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 la. At. Oh, I don't want to share it to myself. Okay. Jean. Tweet. Jean, 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 Jean. La 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 la. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. Oh, here. Remember, I'm backwards. Sugar skull. Sugar skull. Sugar skull. I got two of them. And while Gina's perusing my screen, I will put this. Just goes on my candy shelf. Where about? Oh, not on my chair. I might fall over. So I have to wiggle around my chair. Okay. Go in and oh, there we go. Oh, crumb. You're not supposed to fall. Hey. Yes, I know. I talk to inanimate objects. Just relax. Now let's see what Jean says. I've given her time to look at my screen. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Can you take? Yeah, okay. Jean, I'm not on a laptop. Confound it. I'm on my computer. My CP. I don't have a laptop. I did what you told me to do, Jean. I'm just saying. Come on, phone. Catch up with Jean. Go up to the view in the menu and click actual size. But see, I don't see a menu. I don't see a menu. I don't see a menu. Can we just... Why are you guys giving this a thumbs up? Oh my giggles. Show this thread. Okay. Go up to view in the menu and sheesh. You guys better be being good in chat because I can only see some of you. I don't want to make... Oh, no. Don't make everyone blue. Oh, that would be a scream and a hoot and a holler. Okay, let's see here. On my computer keyboard, click the key beside the space bar. The Alt and the time clock. Let's see here, time clock. That one I'm not used to. I know where the Alt is, so I have to do it down at the same time. Hold it down at the same time, the clock, click the key until you get a good size. At the same, all right, look. Beside the space bar, hold it down, and at the same time, click the key what key until you get a good size. I know I'm supposed to click the Alt. Okay. Keyboard, click the key beside the space bar. Okay, hold it down. And at the same time, click the blank. Oh, space bar maybe? Well, okay. Move, size. Minimize. Oh, it went away. It went away. Oh, that's just too funny. It went away. I can maximize or minimize. Well, that's a hoot. Let's maximize that and see what happens. Nope, nothing, because it's maximized. Ooh, what does move mean? I guess we can move. Nope, can't hit move. And nothing done. Minimize. Oh, disappears. Well, that's a hoot and a holler. Okay. Well, oh my giggles. This is like nearly 17 minutes into this. Oh my goodness. Is it maybe something that I love this troubleshooting? Oh my giggles. Okay, now let's see here. I don't need a Dove commercial. The minus key. Okay, where's the, oh, well, let's see. Oh, Alt and bar. Okay, I clicked minimize and it disappears and I just see, it disappears completely and I see my screensaver. Okay. The hyphen. Oh, okay. Alt and, oh, well, come on. Alt and hyphen. Nothing's happening. I'm still here. The minus key. Oh, minus key. Okay. As you can figure out, I'm not that tech savvy. Okay. Minus key, where are you? Minus key. Minus key. I'm glad you guys are having a hoot. The hyphen, the minus. We can make a song. The hyphen, the minus. The hyphen, the minus. We can make a song. Oh, the hyphen and the minus, and the hyphen and the minus. La, la, la. Oh, they're here. Okay. Alt and minus. No, not that minus either. Page up, page down, page up, arrow this way, arrow. Oh, yep. There's a plus and there's a minus. We'll do it again. Alt and minus. Nope, nothing happening. Nothing happening. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles just now. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. The hyphen and the minus key. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh, here. Well, we can do that, but we could play it and then. Okay. Well, hello. Hello. La, 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 la. La, la, la. Hey, why are you guys? Hey, Why are you guys thumbing up this thing? Oh my giggles. Well, anyway, I guess I can always go back. Okay, you know what we're going to do? Since we're not going to go backwards. Jean, it's okay. I've done this before. I can see a little bit of what you're saying, but not much. I can see your names. I can see your icons. And I can just see a little bit of what, well, you guys can see. Well, Jean can see. So what we're going to do, oh my giggles. Now, we're just going to move forward. And I can always go back and watch the chat if I need to, but you guys be good. I'm telling you. Wherever you are, you be good. My chair's over here. Yeah, my chair's over yonder. I got to move my chair. So if you guys really need to talk to me, like Jean or, you know, Eileen, if you're going to tell me what to do, we can go from there. Okay, so what this bad boy, oh my giggles, and this was from 10/29/2014, and I did this on stream, and she was in chat, and I could never pronounce her name right, and even apparently I'm still not pronouncing it after she gave me one of those links to hear the voice. So I call her Beautiful Leaf. Okay. But she liked shiny, and she happened to be in chat that day. And so I put a lot of shimmy on it. And some old Dee paper. This is the last. This is the last of my Dee background paper. And so this is going to get framed. Yeah. And all kinds of stuff in here. You find oddball things. Okay. Now, oh my giggles. Yep, guys, I have to mind. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Oh, Lena, if you're here. Okay. And Janet. Oh, Janet. Okay. Now, remember, this is that medical tissue paper. And I did the, well, it got and then after the tile paper making stream, I hadn't got to the tile part of it. And then I realized, I hadn't put orange inside the pink. I was so focused on the yellow. Well, anyway, then so I put orange. I got oranges out, and I got my tea dye distress, and I got my, I think I even did, no, it was the little one, honey. The not the marmalade, but the honey distress ink, and I did that. Well, then it kind of went to a gross place. It went to a gross place, and then I redeemed it with my homemade gesso and this pattern, and then I did silver spray on it. And before I did the last 2 layers, I actually took my clear gesso and I covered it over, and it made this thicker. And I made some circles out of it, but in some places I had to glue on some masking tape to help give it some strength. So yeah, Now my title today is Sugar Skulls and Little Dee and whatever. I went hunting down my sugar skulls. I know I had sugar skulls. I just, sometimes Colleen gave me sugar skulls several years ago. She made some sugar skulls on one of her electronic machines, and all I could find was the normal skull. So I got that out. But before we go there, And this one, I remember how gaga I was over. We kind of have a running joke about one, I think it was the very first stream I had. Rachel and Dee Dee were in there, and I was doing some fiber art, and I was, paper and stamps and fibers and stuff. And I happened to mention that this is like kind of goth, and Dee Dee and Rachel piped up and they started teasing me about, no, this isn't goth. This is not goth. And, anyway. And so then that's where, during that stream, the happy goth that's where happy goth originated from. And then a little later on, this used to be in a bright orange hardcover, and it got so fluffy, and we all know what fluffy is. Okay, it got so fluffy that I had to take. I didn't want to ruin that beautiful orange patterned book, so I took it out. And this is actually, there's one time I was so gaga, and I kept talking, and I kept kind of repeating myself. And Dee Dee was in chat, and she says, "Let me out, let me out," because I teased you guys about when you're in chat, I lock the door. After about 20 minutes, I lock the door, and you're stuck in my stream. You're stuck there. And she was like, "Let me out, let me out." And then I remember when I had Dee Dee in the sauerkraut jar. And she did that too. "Let me out, let me out." Because I stored her stuff in the sauerkraut jar. But then I got Dee Dee stuff, and it grew out of the sauerkraut jar. Anyway, but I wanted to come in and do a real quick, the happy goth colors are kind of like the olive and, blacks and different stuff. And this is one of my houses in America. And it's like burgundy. I love houndstooth. So, and here's like and I have yellow, and obviously silver and gold. I see burgundy and garnet. And then see, this is just a real quick, and I love ochre and just little things in here. And I love this. And see, I recycled a bread bag, and of course I like neutrals, grays. And I taped, or actually this is anyway, I like velvet. And of course I love botanicals. And this was just, so see, and see, and then here I had, so there's some more room there. Yeah, there's more room in it for it to grow. And then here, little bits and pieces over and I blended, see, here's some gray, a little pocket in here, and a little dove punch. And I could go in here for hours, and this gives me all kinds of, and I like the like lime green and aqua to mix in it. And then my favorite, all-time favorite, oh, see here, the velvet. See, and I only have this much of it. Okay, Carol gave me this. And here's my one of my homemade fabric papers. And this is bark cloth wannabe. I love bark cloth. But I only have like one piece of it, and it's kind of gone somewhere. It went walkies. My all-time favorite, the Renaissance Fair. It was the Graphic 45 Renaissance Fair. So, and I like the, the arch. So I did it in arch. And then just bits and pieces. See, this is a little bit different. And I added some odd things in here, and here's like a recycled Hershey, and here's, you guys know I do my, and this is the garnet. See, burgundy garnet, and trying to find a, see, it has orange. The garnet I'm talking about is orange. And then of course I love the lime, the bright lime green. These are my happy goth colors. And occasionally, and then one day I love elephants, and this is my, anyway, I just put this kind of blue in here because once in a while I put purple and blue to kind of, and of course here's gray. And of course, again, houndstooth, I like hearts. And here's a Dee baby wipe. And I love this paper. Oh man, love this paper. And it's like, oh, just pet. Yeah, you guys better not be saying, let me out, let me out. And then see here, I love neutrals. See, and I love, see the color combinations. And you get these, oh, gorgeous. Oh yeah, just like, you know, I'm very happy right now because I'm also, yeah. And see, here's where this is the Dee baby wipe. And see, occasionally I would mix a different color in, purple and blue, and then, you know, okay. And then just bits and pieces. Oh, that's a Sharon, Garden Girl Sharon. That's a little note that she sent me. And again, here's the, and here, yeah, weird stuff. This is because of the colors. See, and I put it in here because, see what I'm saying? It just kind of went, but I never did anything with it. Okay. And again here, see, this is the color. And this is, see, GD's burgundy masking tape, and this is the when she went black in her yeah. Okay, and then see, I doodled a little bit here and there. And okay, that so that was the part one. This is part two. And let's see here, grunge. I like grunge. And see here, lime, again, some painty paper, lime green. And I like windows, you know, and here's just some, and I liked a little spot of the red, and I like Christmas, so I did that. And again, I made, so this is some homemade paper that I made. This is stitched on this side. And here, we were doing this in stream one day. I don't have the date on here, but I did the wheel. I don't have my cameras. And then here's a door. This is a Jean. And I never, this was a wreath. Yeah, anyway. And again, see, yeah, and see, oh, see this. This is old vintage wrapping paper. And this is where I liked the pop. I love my neutrals, but I love my pops of color. And I like to, and this is just from Japan. And so, oh yeah, see, yellow. I have my yellow things in here, yellow rubber bands. Yeah, see, and just, and then here's like one, yeah, Halloween house. And this, oh, this is a DD envelope. And we were in chat, and we were doing like, this is a Colleen. This is a spider, and I did this on stream. And here's like a DD, the rabbit trail bunny, and we did a something Borg. I don't remember what it was. And then of course I like hot air balloons. So, and this is where some of the odd colors you jump in once in a while. And I'm not quite sure how this one went. I guess it just stuck out. But see, yeah, just real. Yeah, you know. And then of course, yeah, and then I because color, see, I love this color. And this is a whole thing. I love, this is okay, but it's like the grunge. I like grunge. So I kept the whole part of that. And I like to mix it, you know, so yeah. So that's my happy goth colors. And then, of course, I have happy normal. My happy normal are like bright pinks and yellows. And then I have my, like my more nature, like my robin's egg blue. And then I have all my green. I love me my shades of green. But and then this is kind of like, it's kind of like a stoic idea. I took this is a linen thing. And it has some business books in it of my husband's from years ago, but he grew out of the business books. And so I kept this linen covered storage thing, and it got beat up over the years. But and I put it in the trash several times, and then I kept taking it back out. And I says, okay, finally, okay. Well, years ago, I splurged, and there was this Ooh La La vintage treasure. These vintage kits, and I happened to get, I spent bucks on it. I splurged, and it was blacks and pinks and white and vintage. And this is the photo album that came in, and I did this, and okay, and using my happy goth coloring book, I springboarded from that. And oh, here, see a date. Yeah, anyway, and I put fabric in it, and these are hidden hinges. This is a jelly print of mine, and here's a little boo stamp that Dee Dee sent me, and this is some lace, and this is all hinged, hinged on different things. And it's just a, you know, in here, you know, and I put like a little, oh, this was I recycled that. And then this is a recipe from 5/14/2015. And I just did it like that. And I have a little tuck spot. And this was, this came about using some of the Ooh La La kit. This springboarded from using my my Happy Goth coloring book. See, and it springboarded from that. And this is, we did this on stream 4/29/2015. I'm pretty sure we did this on stream. And this was, I won the Dirty Footprints, 21 Secrets. I actually won a spot on the spring of 2015, 21 Secrets. And this was one of the persons using her method. And I drew this, you know, just different stuff in here. And like I said, it was springboarded from the kit. It used this paper. The kit that I bought was it. I want to say that it was Prima. Dee Dee actually sent me. She sent me what was left of her 6x6 pad to augment what. I forget what the name of it was. I'd have to do some research. But yeah, and here's another one. Just doodling, practicing. Yeah, and here's like robin's egg blue and ochre. Yeah, okay. And see, just some stuff in here. So anyway, so yeah, and more hinges, more hidden hinges back here. Because actually, this is a good way to do your hidden hinges, and you can add more artwork. This is actually a pocket. But anyway, so I just thought I'd show you that. Now, this is, oh my giggles. Dee Dee was showing this on Monday, and I keep these like this because it was really warping bad. And because it has a door, I hesitated to frame it because it has a door and I'd like to get into it once in a while. So Dee Dee said it was okay for me to color copy the back, and then so it won't warp as much. And back in the day, we were called Random Time Warp Commenter, and I was a mystery guest that day, and I don't remember who figured me out first. I'd probably have it written down. But oh yeah, this was a hoot. It's one of those days when Ustream was being a PETA, and I glommed on to Carrie. I had been talking with Dee Dee, you know, because I was a mystery guest, and Ustream was being really funky. I glommed on. I clicked on Carrie, and I says, Carrie, would you be my go-between? And that takes you out. Obviously, you know, it took Carrie out from guessing who I was, but she was willing to do that. So we were kind of, both of us were Dee Dee and I were getting frustrated because yeah. And then Carrie was the go-between. And so Dee Dee would ask the question, and I would private message Carrie, and then Carrie would private message Dee Dee. And that's how we ended up doing it. But we got through it. And here she used my happy goth colors and Random Time Warp Commenter, because every once in a while Ustream would have this, all I could say was like this really funny loop. And like Dale Ann, there was one time where oh my word, it was so funny. You know, it was like, hello. And every once in a while you see Dale Ann, hello. And it would just kind of go, and in your mind, you're kind of doing you're putting voices, you know, and you hear hello, and you'd type and you'd see the same thing, and you'd see Dee Dee or Dale Ann, you'd see Dale Ann on a repeat, hello. And so, yeah. So, and then there were times when I'm a random commenter, and then I'm a time warp. So, yeah. But then my thing here was, don't say you're boring. That was my, where like Eileen says, don't like peas. Yeah, boring. Even though we might live what some people would call boring lives and that type of thing, we're not boring, Yeah. So anyway, so there's that. And I needed to show you, here. So I think I put them all here. And this is the last day of Inktober. And I remember I was the one who won because I figured out Lily was a mystery. Queen Lily. I figured her out first, and I won the prize that day for Queen Lily. Okay, so here are I'll go through these fairly quick, hopefully. Here's day one. And remember, guys, I had those set of rules, and I knew that so I just I kept it for the first week or so. I used my stamps a little more heavily, and I made my own rules. This one was in particular about Zen doodling. And so here's day one, here's day two, day three, day four, and here's the ode to Julie and her trees. I did my first art coin, and that actually needs, anyway. Then here's a Sunday, and this is when I decided, this was Sunday, day 7. I decided on Sundays I would do something God oriented. So this is, and I had just listened to Reba McEntire's song, and so that's what that is. Okay. Then this was Monday. This was inked stitches in like Sasiko stitching, and this was day 9 in the art gallery and floor to ceiling benches and people. Here's the exit and doodle. This was the celery, leftover celery stock from when I did the celery rose day 10. And it looked like octopi, so I just put some, I doodled in some little tentacle thingies. Here's the mushroom, day 11. Here's the primitive duck, monkey, and a marshmallow. This is the primitive totem pole. This is day 13. I was saying that day I kept running through about strengths and how we stack our strengths, and some stack our weaknesses and how we can stack our strengths and weaknesses. And then I doodled stones. Yeah. This is day 14. This is again a Sunday. And I doodled and I focused a lot on the shading. Okay. This is day 15. And this is where I got, you know, a little more. Actually, there's a few out of place, out of sequence, because the first one I did, there is one out of sequence here somewhere, because it's not in sequence. Oh man. Well, anyway, I got braver and braver about doing, and this was the Mending Matters book, the front cover. Here's APG Jamie photo, and I did some of the pumpkins and her. Okay, this was the Julie Topaz girl, her messy Inktober day 17. And I inspired and I did bamboo shoots. This one I was on the wabi sabi style hashtag, and I used this person's spoon, and I only did 2, so those are hand drawn. This is this is a tree that I did, and this is the Lady True North, her Rudbeckia hirta flower. I drew that from one of her pictures. Yeah, it's just really weird. There's a one missing. Okay, so what did I do? The one I'm missing, it was out of sequence the day that I actually did, I started actually drawing more. It was a sofa and table. Huh, I wonder where that went. Here. This is the day 6 was when I started being a little more brave. Okay. Okay, so then this was the 21st, flying toaster. This was a Sunday, and it was meant like to be the sun shining. This is my slippers. This is the celery rose. This is my day 24. And this is day 25. I stamped my rose stamp, and then I really doodled and I added more pin petals. This is the rental car that we had on the 26th. And these are my bugles. Do not bug me. I'm snacking. And I put the Sunday through Wednesday, and this is the only time I did it in advance, because I knew when I get more light out, I put them in one of my, when I finally find them, I will show them to you, because I put them in one of my folders that I had today. And now the little D in my title is, oh, are you guys tweeting me? Let me see. Use control hyphen. Use control hyphen. The hyphen up here, numbers are, Well, we'll try it. All I get is the 80% reset. Oh, what? Wait. Control hyphen crap. Oh, come on. There. All right. Come on. Do it. Oh, really small. Okay. Control hyphen. Control hyphen. And I need, no, plus. No. 50%. 25. I'm going really big. No. Well, we'll click the reset. 100%. No, it's going back. 110. Yeah, see, I'm obliterating. I'm obliterating chat completely. Minus 90, 80. There we go. 75. Okay, ooh, we'll keep it right at 75. The chat is really small now. Actually, let's do plus 1. 80%. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, thank you guys. Okay, now we are. Ask me to accept Carol B. Okay, all right. That's a little better. The chat, guys, hey, don't get upset with me. I was busy moving forward, trying to get all this out, okay? So let's see here. Just relax. Okay, calm down. But thank you. I think, Aline, you can share the link on Twitter and Instagram because then it will allow us to accept the friend request here. Okay. You can talk about me. Have you guys been talking about me? Hootie, are you okay? Let me check, guys. Okay, now that I'm actually seeing chat, and thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, now, hello, Hootie. Okay, now. May. Hello. Hey, it might be that she actually like it so she can. No, May, if you're talking about me, yeah, because I prefer to see chat. It's just that's how they have me. They had me in theater screen. Okay, thank you guys for all showing up. I'm going backwards a little bit just to kind of catch up. Geez, Jean, read chat. I told you roll on the floor, but Joyce isn't on the link. I couldn't see the link. Okay, do I dare even pop out? No, we're good. My chat's a little dinky, but hey, we're good. Now, hello, people. Trust me, Jean. It went to 100 and I couldn't see nothing. So we're good. We're at 80% now. And like I said, the chat is teeny tiny, but I can see it and we're good. Okay, now. I'll engage my chat. So there. Now, so the little D in this is because I told my husband that about Dee Dee's doing an ultra pumpkin. And then I kind of mentioned it mini me. I've never done a pumpkin. Maybe I could do a mini me for today's stream. And I set up sugar skulls, just, and then, so here's and he says, oh, I like that little D, as in, little Dee Dee. So that was his like pun thing. And so, yeah, he mentioned, oh, this looks like Elvis hair. So I don't know. It's here. I've never done an altered pumpkin before. So, you know, and I never did set my time. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead now. Now that it's been like 55 minutes, I'll go ahead and an hour, and we'll just do an hour, 15 minutes. Okay. So now I'm on a timer. I'm officially on a timer. And so here, oh, and just so in case the Mary Atelier ever stops by, I was in her live chat on 10/5/2018, the Mary Atelier, and she was doing a pick 10, and I followed along. And this is what it came out to being. That's what the pick 10, my version of pick 10 came out to be. So there it is. I finally remembered. Okay, so I got, like I said, Colleen sent me, these are accessories. Oh my giggles. And I did a few of these. These are Miss Rose years ago. She sent me a wedding paper doll kit. These got separated from the actual paper dolls and clothing, but these are accessories. And oh my giggles, I was playing around on the sugar skulls. Oh my giggles. Yeah. This is a vintage Prima stencil. And I actually used Patty Tully Parrish's Lollipop Billiards for some eyeballs. Yeah. Just saying. And like I said, I'll fit when I find them, because I put them in one of my folders for today. My the rest of my here's some of my, and I even did a stamp here, like, and I used a yeah, see, I play here this is a kefir spoon. I did spoons, and I did a fleur-de-lis for his nose. These are the stencils, and this is the normal one. And here, see the back, and yeah, here. And so I did another one. Yeah, and again, I was playing around, doing weird things. This is a Spidey, the Spidey stamp that. Okay, here's another sugar skull, and this is where I use the wedding accessory stencil. Here I tattooed Rosebud. Good place for him, Judy. I said hello, Jean. So confusing. Eileen, I had to do that. Okay, well, hopefully you guys are you're good. Here's the one that I did, the Lollipop Billiard for eyeballs, and I gave him a tiara. So I figured we could color those. And this guy, yeah, this is the kefir spoon as a nose. So yeah, we can do that, or we can alter. So there's that. And I know in one of the, I had 3. It's not in this one. I had 3. And I will get to the other thing that I had problematic. This is where I was going to do the tiles, but I used vintage and it seized up. So, and I'm gonna have to repair this. Okay. This is the medical tissue that becomes the circle thingies. Okay. So there's that. Now I had this one. This is the other one I had. Here's my calendar that I've been using as my board. Come on. Where are the other? Oh, and this is Don't Bug Joycey. Colleen sent me this because when she saw this layout and all the bugs, don't bug Joycey. Don't bug Joyce. And those are my feather. These are things from feather things from Colleen. So where are my other? Oh, I hope that I didn't mess up and put them somewhere because I haven't photographed them yet. Okay, I double checked in there. It's not in there. Let me double check again. I just went through this, but let me, let me double check. I have to tell you that I don't typically have issues. Things are typically pretty in some fashion. Let me see. I love the fire stick. Let's see here. The icon next to the bell shows up red. Interesting. You guys, I'm assuming things are okay. Okay, it's like, okay, Lord, what did I do? These are some old baby wipes that, this was a Dee baby wipe, and this was the cover of my first white gesso. And I kept it, no, actually it was my second one. Because, no, anyway, I had a can of gesso, and I kept that, but I kept this, and I used it as a stamp. And I came in, this was, the base of it was a Dee baby wipe, and then I began to play on it. And of course, it's been in here. Oh, let's see. What does this say? I wrote on it something about Jean. Oh, yeah, it's one of those Jean things that came to one of Jean's typos that was hilarious. And I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat it. But it was hilarious enough for me to write that puppy down. Did I stick them in here? This is what I've been using. It's been the perfect little mat, my little calendar. It's been the perfect little thing to do my Inktober's on. Oh, come on. Oh, I hate that when I thought for sure I had put them in here. And, hopefully you came back. Oh, this is some of my jelly print. This is before I actually had a jelly print, a jelly plate. This is off of my homemade jelly plate. I did not make a gelatin one. It was, and then I began doodling over it. This was one of Halloween. Doesn't have a date on it. This is another baby wipe that I started doodling on. And I even did the inside of that one. That really kind of bugs me because it's like, seriously, what happened to my, oh, I'd hate to have to redo them. And yeah, one moment, please. So I don't know. Do we just go? What was a ha ha ha? Okay, so what's going on? Hi, Linda. Oh, this is so weird. You guys are losing me? Oh my giggles. You're click on my link in the Better Gene. Better than, oh, that's funny, Eileen. Click on my link. It is better than jeans. Roll on the floor. Oh my giggles, you guys. Now you're fighting? Oh my giggles, you guys. Okay, so anyway, last week we did these, okay, and I cut, let me get this here. I didn't waste any time. What I did was I did 8.5 by 11, and then I cut to 6 inches. And since I had 2 papers, one in gold and one with a silver, I cut those up. Then I cut this wrong because this was originally going to be my thing. And this started out as 8 1/4 tall, but somehow or other it went to 8 3/8. Sometimes the more you add to it, I have 2, this is paperboard. And anyway, I cut this wrong. And then I laid this down like this to kind of get it off to the side. And I go, oh, I like that. So there's enough of these oddball cuts that my thought was I could take like this and do some cards. I could, I have to ink all the edges because I see when this went funky on me, I kind of got flabbered. Flustered about it. And then I forgot to ink. I forgot to go in strips. So that's where that went. So I don't know. Yeah, but I got to thinking, take these strips, the ones that I actually have in like straight strips, see like this. And then, yeah. So anyway, the link works on Twitter. I'm in 3 different chats and nobody's talking. Oh, that is so funny. But you guys, I can see everything you're saying. Even though it's small, I can see everything you're saying. Yeah, that is what I was thinking, Eileen. A way to let people know about joining message. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I guess I got it figured. I guess maybe we're having a split chat. Is that what this is all about, you guys? You guys are experiencing a split chat, like, hello. And about 2 minutes later, hello. 5 minutes later, hello. You'd see Dylan going. And then, yeah. And every once in a while, you could catch somebody. You could. There was one time we had one of those weird split chats, and at least on my end, I grabbed somebody. When their name went by, I clicked on their name and they got jumped into my chat. And I could talk to them like the next time around. And like Dylan, just like, it was so funny. And it's just like, yeah, anyway, it's just like this really weird loop. And then it got wider. It started like at 2 minutes and then like at 4 minutes. And then it went to 6 minutes. But it was funny. Because then the person, I might have even been at Dee Dee's chat. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, hello, Josie. So whatever chat you happen to be in, hello. Yeah. So anyway, it's been kind of a weird one. I'm like, seriously, what in the tarnation? I was making circles last night. And because I've been trying to practice my shadows, and I thought this was really kind of cool, the way her chin, and see, it had shadow, and yeah, and then I was cutting out circles, and see, this is her face was here, right? And I was trying to keep from cutting cutting the, because I wanted to keep the watches. And then I flip this around and I go, oh, because see, I want to practice, see how her eyes, they're barely open, but yet you can still, you can see the little sparkle, the little photography sparkle that they, the dot in there, and how the proportion of her smile makes her eyes go smaller. And then I just liked that juxtaposition between the two. So I'm keeping that. And then I was sitting there and I remember Dee Dee showing us, remember about how you just place like this. But on this one, I thought this was kind of cool, like that. But then for this particular one, I want this to keep this one because see here how the shadows in her hair and how this one is darker on this side than on this one, but there's still a shadow here. This is a more brown and this is a more gray shadow. So I'm going to glue this because it's really, let's see, but you can't move the chat box and it sits in front of the chat window. I could pop out chat though and make the box shorter than leave room for message box. Hello, Allie. So anyway, you guys are, I'm assuming you guys can hear me. They're just all over talking about different chats and things like that. Okay. Oh, it's like, Lord. Oh, I found him. No, I didn't. Crumb. Confound it. That irritates me. It's like, what in the tarnation did I do with my, oops, and just nothing like dropping. I cut apart a stamp and I cut apart this stamp and this is how it looked before right here, and I cut it apart so I can play with it this way. I don't really like it together. I like it better apart. And then see, you can take this part and just play with it. So I like it better to separated. I'm still kind of, did I put it here for some odd reason? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the most current, and I got new bag of sponges, wedge sponges. Yeah, I don't know. So guys, this has been so funny. People are testing out new YouTube message function. Oh, okay. So you guys can hear me, and since now, I don't know if I have 57 minutes left on my timer. And again, I guess I could, because I goofed and because all of this I goofed and I can't finish the tile yet. I could maybe do cards. I could do some of these. I could do a card, or we could do sugar skull. We are trying to find a way to get your attention. Hootie, I mean, right here. We can see and hear you great. Looks good. Yeah. So what are you drinking, Hootie? Because now that I have my chat at 85%, I'm good. I can actually see it. And it, like, again, it's much smaller than normal. But now if this ever happens again, I know to control plus or control, I know how to do the thingy. Yeah. And I can actually fave the thing on Twitter too. I can go back in and fave or I can actually just write it down on an index card. If this ever happens again, do this. So we can, again, what is really strange is YouTube had Joycey on auto 380 and I was getting tons of buffering, so I clicked on 720 and now no buffering. That makes no sense. Huh. Okay. the only thing I could think about, because I wouldn't be able to necessarily do, I could probably do some kind of a gap. My thought is I could paint it black, or I don't know. My husband actually saw Elvis hair in this thing, in the way it's shaped. But I don't know that I could get as intricate, you know. I haven't practiced DD collage in a long time. The last time I did that was on that, you know, you've seen that file folder that had all the watches in space. I haven't seen that folder in a while either. I'm like, what did I do with my, let me see if I put it in here. Oh, and oh my giggles, you guys, this is my Christmas, I'm calling it Harmony, my Harmony kit. This is my Christmas album from last year that I never got finished. And I'm going to do a separate thing on this. But did I put in here? I'm going to actually keep my, I recycled a DD envelope. And see, this is back for B. I'm going to keep my whatchamacallits in here. I don't think I had my new ones in here. That's the starter. Open if you dare. Double check. No, they didn't get stuck on any of them. These are all the older ones. Okay, yeah, these are all the older ones. And I even, in case you wanted to do a skull, a sugar skull, I painted out a thing. And I was thinking, actually, I would cut this, because I actually want to do a sugar skull for my October part of my Harmony album this year. And I can stick it in here. See, I'm measuring to the hidden hinges, and then that will give me the pages. And because I started in October for my Harmony kit, that's what I'm calling my harm. Today at 9:12, I decided on my name for my kit for my holiday kit, and it's going to be called Harmony. And and I thought I would do a sugar skull. I'm going to somehow get my Inktober envelope in here, and then I want to do a sugar skull to represent Halloween. And then I can start into my October. So, but they're not in there either. Well, if I run across them, I'll show you here. But hopefully they haven't gone too far. Okay, so let me put those down here. Now, you really need a whole chocolate cake. I had cornflakes for breakfast. Haven't had cornflakes in a long time. Okay, we're down at the bottom. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? Oh, I forgot to put my clips on my, what did I do with it? Oh, Lord. Here. That's another reason why I, because see, this way it keeps, I can move it around if I need to, and the door does not come off. Yeah, there. Yes. Now I got that done, and I can put that there. Did I put them here by any chance? Oh, here they are, right here. I just cleaned real quick last night. I grabbed this baby wipe container, and I took everything that was on my desk immediately, and I took it off yesterday. So here, I found them. Okay, so here is my Sunday, and I just used 2 Timothy 1:7, and I drew a little cloud, and I part of my rules from my Inktober was I had to have a Celtic stamp in there. Okay, this is what I did. I got done fairly quickly with this one. So I was watching Miss Marple. I was watching Marple episodes, and I was already doing this. And then I got to thinking, see, Monday on Sunday, because I knew I was going to be busy today. And I thought, so Monday on Sunday, this was the 29th. This is for the 29th. And I was watching Marple, and I got to thinking, oh, I could do this. Kind of put me, I was going to do it all over. And then I got to looking at it, and I go, oh, that puts me in mind back in the 30s and 50s, it like a curtain that you have a little tie here. And that put me in mind of that. So everything else. And so I did some coloring and some stems. Yeah. Okay. So that was my Monday, Inktober. Then this was Tuesday. On Monday, I got this inspired. I thought, I could do a mask, right? But guys, it turned into glasses. Yeah, it turned into glasses. And this one, I used my, I was really going for the shade. I was glasses, and you know how like Jean does her watercolor glass. I was trying to think of how Jean does her, and then I had Janet and Jean, and I was trying to erase it. And so I had normally I have the light coming in from this direction, but I was trying to get it, because I'm so used to trying to get the light coming in from that direction, that I was going in the other direction. And I'm not sure if I did it, but that was for my Tuesday. And then this was for today. And this one I traced. This was these 3 items I traced. But what I did, the pin work in the cat. This is a Colleen. She made this on one of her electronic machines. This was a stencil. And yeah, so this was I did that, yeah, Wednesday on Monday. So yeah. And then I just kind of, yeah. And I did, I was trying to get, I was practicing the fur. I remember those, Jean, where when you art spend, you go low food, or you have certain foods that I remember those. Are those less and less? So that's the rest of my Inktober. So these are the ones I have to photograph. It's like, yay, I finally found them. Now, have we decided? Thanks, Jean. Have we decided, do we want to try to, my thought is I could probably get, I wouldn't want, because this is eventually go kaput. I don't, I would more than likely, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I did pretty good for getting the cat fur. I traced the cat in the 2 gourds, but I think I did pretty good trying to get that fur, yeah. So anyway, so now that we've kind of caught up, let's see, I'd move. We could, I could get out a blank sheet of paper, and we could play with the skull. Or I'm almost thinking if I did this, I might be better off, less flustered, to do it off screen and then get a picture of it and kind of do the mini me Dee Dee thing, the little D. But I'm thinking for actual, or I could do a card. and we could do a small amount of these on a, like a standard card. Oh, and just to make Eileen get the giggles, we could actually make the envelope and card from this. We could make Janet a birthday card out of these. That could be something we could do. Oh, okay. Judy wants the skulls. Okay, we can do the skulls, and we can actually, yeah, okay. So here's the skulls. We can even give him a laurel. We can give him a laurel. All right, and I have. So these are like the ones we've already done. All right, like I said, this will give you some ideas of what we can do. Let me get a piece of, I think these are some old printer paper. All right, and we can start again. I have Watson, it's elementary. These are the gourds and the cat and the apple pie. I even have a pilgrim hat that we could give the skull if we wanted. So there, we can make up a funny, make a skull card for Janet. Well, I'd have to dummy down. It would be a big, well, I guess I could pay. Janet's worth the extra postage because this is my skull size, okay? The skull size is the back. This is the back of the skull. This is to represent the back of the skull, the back of the head, and it is 7.5, 7 and something. Okay, and then the interior skull, the front of the skull, is 6.5. I could do an extra postage. Give Janet a pilgrim hat. Okay, so I could do a skull. Let's see. Well, let's figure this out. We can figure this out. We have the skull. I could even use a small skull. Hey, it's okay. We can figure this out and we can have fun. That's one of the reasons why. And since now that I can actually see you, and we can decorate it. I don't even know if Janet's still in here, but obviously it's no secret. We're doing a Janet birthday card. Okay, so here's an 8.5 by 11, and I'll go ahead and use the well, no, because that will give me cardboard. All right, so if I do an oversized card, that is okay. Okay, so here's the big one. Go all the way down. And here's the hat. Here's the hat here. It's a really tiny. So a big one. Here's the little one. Here's the little skull. You can't quite see that, but so the proportion, the front of the skull piece is in better proportion with the pilgrim hat. However, the hilarity part, the back of the skull piece would be even funnier because because this is so small. Oh, Janet's here. Eileen's a butthead. And apparently Eileen doesn't like stew. You had to pay it for, you had to pay a cleaner. Oh, never mind, Jean, you're doing something else. Okay, you're talking about something else. I almost think, and of course this has to be separate. Oh my word. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. I would be sacrificing. Oh my giggles. Janet. I would be sacrificing some of my, this is my new deluxe kit from, I'm going to do a separate because this is part of my harmony kit for the next, you know, through, this is like my holiday kit. This is, I did this to augment my last year's Christmas. But oh my giggles, it just occurred to me that I could sacrifice. Okay, if we do him manly, if we do him a manly, like maybe the UPS hunk guy. Okay, this is the UPS hunk guy. All right, but and here's the pilgrim's hat. Right. Oh my giggles, guys, this is what got my attention. We could do the pilgrim hat in this. This is called the Emerson Lane. I prefer this bag better, but just for the, if we do a guy skeleton, where are we? I think, and having of this floral, see, and here, hold on. Well, now you can't see the hat. See there, see that, see there? There's the, oh, come on. What am I doing? I need, let me use this gray cardstock. Oh, it is ombre. I love this ombre. Oh, wow. It is ombre. Okay. Okay. See? Can you see? Yeah, there you go. Here's the size of that. But can you see? We have a manly skull. And then he has this hat, this. Oh my giggles. You guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was just reading chat there. So but did you see, do you understand what I'm saying here? I think if we do yeah, see, and have that, see that, and have him have a floral. Okay. Yeah. So that I will sacrifice a little bit of that my kit paper. So, how funny are we going to get? How hilarious are we going? This is some ideas. Are we going to go really? Are we going to accessorize with the wedding? With the wedding stencils? See, these are the. Here's some leaves. These are all the different. Let me show you. These are the wedding accessories. Okay. These are the wedding accessories. And this is where his earrings, lips, we could even give him lips. We have tiaras. These are the tiaras, or I suppose you can turn them upside down and do really big necklaces. Here, yeah. So let's see here. Janet needs bling. Wow. Okay. So we could give him, now this is, yeah, because I got to see here, I did a little bit of a rose. See, like on this guy here. See? And this piece right here, I put for his eyebrows. And this is a kefir spoon. And I gave him a little rosebud tattoo on his tip of his nose. Janet. Janet wants a. Oh, okay. Eileen, if Janet wants a crown, what we can do, we can, because I love the idea of having that floral. Oh my giggles. Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, I got paper. It's not like I don't have paper. So let's move this out. It's not like I don't have paper. So let's just do this. Let's get the concept here going. All right. We're going. I would ideally, let me get a pen. We're hold on. We might have to get a ruler out. Okay. Because we're mind mapping. We're mind mapping. And yes, I'm being facetious. We're mind mapping Janet's birthday card. And I'm drawing big. I'm going big. But I don't have a big Sharpie. I can't go big. Okay, so here's this. Now, all right. If Janet wants a tiara, we can, here's the, instead of the traditional buckle that we have here, this little thing here and here, instead of the traditional pilgrim buckle, let's see what we can do. We can, let's see, what tiara? Would you want a heart tiara? Roy is in Denmark. Jean, oh my goodness, I fell asleep. And Jean, for the first time, I got what you say about falling asleep, and then like you would, oh, I have Joycey in my dream. Oh my giggles. I fell asleep during Lena's stream yesterday. For the first time ever, I fell asleep in a stream, and I started dreaming about, oh my word. And I wake up and they're, anyway, and I don't want to, you just have to go watch Lena's yesterday's stream. And I guess pay particular attention to chat. Oh my giggles. Okay, we have like this little guy here. We can kind of, let's see, here's a pearl tiara. Here's we could double layer the tiara. Actually, let's see. Or here's a standard princess. But let's try this one. All right, now. All right, we're gonna go in and we're gonna give. This is this is one of the traditional tiaras. Okay. Okay, so that's on the bottom layer. Now we can do a double. So Janet gets a double tiara. She gets a double tiara on the pilgrim's hat. And so I'd have to, we could do that. Okay. The pilgrim hat could have a double tiara on it. And mind map, double tiara, a double tiara. She's a hoot. Okay. And like I said, even if I have to go with a 9, Janet, you might have an oversized card. Just saying. Okay, this is the back of the skull. And this is like just a tad somewhere roughly an 1/8 inch over 7.5. So this is the back of the skull. And this is the front of the skull. Now, do you want your full set of teeth, Janet? Do you want your skull? Do you want a kefir spoon for eyeballs? I have to look. Let me see. First of all, before I offer it to you, let me see if I can find my kefir spoon. Let me see if I can find it. It was on my desk. Here, I found it. So here's my kefir spoon, just in case you want kefir eyeballs. And if you want, we can always do a feather up his nose. I don't know. That's just throw that in there. We're just going to talk. Janet has fangs. What did Eileen say? Yeah. Hey, we're mind mapping. Hey, hello. We're mind mapping. And okay, so I'm a plastic surgeon today, okay? Here are the regular eyes. And oh, here's the billiard. If you want billiard ball eyes. Okay, Janet needs a full set of teeth. Okay. We could always a bow. I say nothing. A bow on her where her mouth is. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles just now. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles just now. Oh my giggles. Okay, let's see. Where are all the choices for the faces? Okay, this is the regular eye sockets. And this is the one with the kefir spoon eye sockets. I actually think I like the kefir ones. So, okay, she gets kefir eye sockets. All right, so we'll put this in. Kefir eye sockets. Like I said, she's going to get a full set of teeth. So she goes a full set of teeth. Now, do you want a teeth? Oh, do you want a teeth ring? I can't give you a tongue ring, but maybe I could give you a teeth ring. Maybe we'll biker. We'll give Jen a bit of a biker, like with a instead of an earring, we'll put an earring in her tooth. Okay. So let me see. We'll get yeah, I'm a plastic surgeon today. And like I said, we're mind mapping Janet's birthday card. All right, let's see here. And you can't miss this puppy, okay? Bye, Vicky. Okay. We'll give you a regular nose. And I do like the kefir eyes best. So gentle. And let me get this pulled up. Okay, there's there. Okay, now I'll place the key for I there. Your eyeballs might be a little lopsided, Janet. Just saying. Okay, so there's your key for eyes. Key for sockets. All right, a regular nose, a T, and we're going to give you a teeth ring instead of since like I say, I can't do a tongue. So we're going to see if we can get. Would you like a little heart? A little heart. We're gonna pierce one of your teeth. Okay. If we give you a heart, let me see. Let me bring back the teeth. All right. We're going to pierce one of your. Okay, that's going to be a light tooth. Okay, and this one, actually, no, you need a tooth in there. We're going to pierce one of your teeth. So we're going to pierce the top one, because then, yeah. Okay, we're going to give you a dangly pierced. We're going to give you a double heart. We're going to give you a heart piercing on your tooth. Or do you want it on your nose? A nose job. All right, now we're going to pierce your tooth here, Janet. Just saying, hold on. Okay, so we're piercing Janet's tooth. And again, mind map line P-I pierce tooth. Okay. Now, do we want to do anything with her ears? What? Smooch. Okay. Alrighty. So, mind map. 10/31/18. Janet's B-Day card. Now, do you want holes in your skull? Just, I mean, you might need to be aired out or something. You're going to have a pilgrim hat with a double tiara, and you're going to have a floral pilgrim's hat. And so the double tiara, I'll have to maybe recycled silver or gold candy wrappers. Oh, yes, pointed ears. I'm just saying, Janet, do you feel the need to be aired out? Oh my giggles, Eileen, don't put words in my mouth. I'm telling you. I'm saying here. Hello. Oh, I forgot the D, purest tooth. Okay, so this is going to be one Mamba Jamba card. No, that's Jen. That's Jen. Jen is the one full of hot air. how Jen got her hot, how Ozzy Grand got her nickname from me is one of the days on Twitter. Oh my giggles. Jen would not be quiet. And this is back when the Twitter kept dinging at me. And I'm like, guys, what are you talking about? And I wouldn't shut up. No, I haven't got the batteries yet, you guys. I haven't got the batteries. Oh, we'll see if we can get another set of, we got 4 more of these to go. No, just saying. Okay. To inspire you, Eileen. Okay. Now. Oh, no, this is, yeah. Okay, so now. My thought would be, this is my paper from, and I'm trying different ways of how to store small pieces of, by taking these things, file folders and creating little pockets and stuff inside. See, this is the rest of the last week's paper, and here's some beet. Here's some beet juice, and okay. I'm looking for paper for the back of her head because I got to thinking, why not just trace around some paper? This is a special paper for me. You know, this is here. Are you old, Janet? This could be the back of the skull. And then I could trace something else because remember, it's going to be floral. And we kind of want it to match. We kind of want it to match. You actually might get an actual earring, Janet, in your tooth. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you. You might actually get an actual earring in your tooth on your card. I'm looking for, suppose I could do this. This could be the background skull for your head. Construction paper. It kind of gives you a messed up, I actually kind of, well, this would be on the forehead. And because I'm giving her a full set of teeth, I have to actually cut those teeth out. Ugh. Maybe I'll just punch them out. Maybe instead of, maybe you'll get I could see, let me see what we have. Well, I was kind of thinking something dark for the back of the skull. This is, it would probably be this here. One of these two for the back of the skull. So let's go with that first. And let's get that dealt with. And put my paper back. And, oh, I might hear a crash. The thing is overstuffed because I have, September, October paper in there. All right, so let's see. I have a bunch of potential stuff in here for Janet's tooth. We can here's some little, this is all courtesy of Miss Rose over the years. Yeah, and there's some, I recycle pins, the tips of pins. They make actually really good stick pins. You can stick a bead in there. You want a bird? We got birds. We got foam birds. You want a bird in your eyes? Oh yeah. And if we wanted birds, you know, Eileen might think Janet's for the birds. Let's see. We could, well, you know, there's all kinds of, you know, we have frog punt. These are push pins, frog pins. Let's see. Here's some, oh, this might actually be, and I wouldn't have to, I could just, she might have actually sent me all the little teeth, Colleen, when she sent, yeah. Now here, these are some brads. I'm not digressing. She needs a monkey on her. Oh, I have some sock monkeys that Miss Rose sent me, but because I like sock monkeys, I keep them because because I like them. I don't really want to give them up because you don't really see. Yeah. I suppose if I could find more than the one, I suppose I could put a sock monkey. But here's a fish. Here's a brad. There are all kinds of little brads in here. I could, if I have a J, I could put a J brad in there. Come on, open up. These are alphabet brads. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Patty, Lena showed some. Oh, hi. Patty. Okay. We're mind mapping, if you hadn't figured that out, we're mind mapping Janeth's birthday card, and right now we have it. She's going to get a pilgrim's hat with a double tiara. She's going to get a kefir spoon for her eye sockets, and I'm going to pierce one of her teeth. And we're just seeing what, there's a heart. Oh, Janet, there's a bunny rabbit. We could pierce your tooth with a bunny rabbit. There's the heart. Here's a, oh, pissy pink bunny rabbit. Here's a fish. Here's another bunny rabbit. Here's a, oh, here's a cloud. Here's a blue cloud. Oh no, that's a word bubble. A speech, that's a speech bubble. There are all kinds of little speech bubbles. Oh, here, oh, and here's a bear. Here's a purple bear. And I don't even want to know what this is. Maybe a dangling, I don't know what that is. It could be a pickle. It looks like an L, but it's not an L. It's L-shaped. A pick, maybe? I don't know. There's several of them here. I don't know what this green thing is. I guess it could be a pickle. I don't know. More speech bubbles. Oh, here's a yellow. Here's a yellow one. I don't know. Oh, here. There. See, I don't know what that is. Is that supposed to be an L? Oh, I'm missing chat. I'm so what? Let's see. Oh, are you going to give her Lena's link? Oh, oh, she might enjoy herself too much. Just saying. Just, oh, here's a butterfly. Here's a lavender butterfly. Are you, more speech bubbles and that weird shaped, another bunny. Actually having, because these could be earrings for something. I might want to keep because there's a set of two. Those could be earrings for something. Oh, for the watercolor. Oh, okay. You're not going to give. Okay, well, you still have to, because even me, that particular set of colors and that what Lena had, trust me. I mean, for me to get all gaga over them, yeah. I'm almost thinking this purple. I'm kind of either the heart or the teddy bear. So we'll leave those out as possibilities. And the tedious thing of putting all these back, trust me. I've had these fall too many times, and I finally decided, yeah, I'm going to yeah, but they're like a Renaissance palette. I don't think there's shimmer to them, but they don't always have to be shimmery. I even got some, if you ever have BB caps, no, that's not a BB cap, but BB caps actually make good stamps, for a found object. BB caps. Oh, here's a monkey with a banana. Oh, I do have monkeys up a tree. Janet may have been sent those. Oh, and I have windmills, guys. I have windmills. All kinds of interesting things over the years from Miss Rose. Okay. All right. All right. So pretty much I've decided on either the heart or oh, here's another one. Oh, I can't wait to get batteries for that thing. Okay, now the back of the head is going to be this color. Do you want it clashing? Okay, wedding accessories. Now, let me get the paper out. I'm going to splurge and use my new paper that I got in my kit. On the front, we're going to do the pilgrim hat in this floral. So let me trace. First of all, because I don't want to ruin that, I want to measure the hat. Where's the hat? I want to measure the hat so I can pre-cut a hunk off. Okay, so if I do 3, I'll trim off 3 inches. My timer is going to be going off here shortly, so I'm going to measure off 3 inches, and then I know that I've got enough. And then that way when I look at this piece of paper, I'm not going to want to throw it away, you know, get weird about it. So I know I have enough room this way. Okay. And by having, you know what I could do to kind of save time on this, obviously this may not get all the way done today, but to save time, I could trace this with, I have like some silver pen, that type of thing, to save me time from having to cut all that out. Okay, so I'm tracing the pen, and we're going to keep right down to the size. Pen, pen, come on, pen. I got so tired with the Inktober. I had all these different pens on that I finally got, and I got this little container here, and yeah, to help keep track of my stuff. Okay, because see, this is elements. I'm doing these small elements first because if I won't forget them. Because, you know, you get busy doing this and then oh no, I was supposed to do this, you know, and I didn't. We'll get this puppy cut out and then we know that it's done. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I do have monkeys. They were party favors, and they were in coconut trees. I have some monkeys I could actually take if I could find them. Trust me, they're very finicky. I could, before I finish the card, I will go see if I can find them. And I can take them off the skewer and see if I can incorporate them in here. Okay, so here's her hat. Okay, and we're just kind of, you know, yeah. Like I said, it's going to be an oversized card. Yep, I may have to get her a 9 by 12 bubble mailer. And these are all the samples I did. Okay. There's the wedding accessory. Okay, there's that. Now here, I'm going to put this up here. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay, so you can tell me if I really do like the idea of doing this, because then when I trace the front of the skull, I kind of want it to match. I wonder if I do this, the burlap on the back, and then I do this on the front, because it is kind of, you know, it kind of, even though skulls are white, okay, all right. Are you going to make me some of those chocolate chip cookies, Janet? You can overnight them. Well, you know, hey, if I don't like it, let's just do it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Okay? And I know I just did that, but hey, we're going to do it anyway. I know I flipped it over. But sometimes that does matter. You'd be surprised if you don't flip I flipped the paper over, so I automatically flip the thing I'm tracing. And I flip it back. All right, let's get this cut out. See, this is the part I don't like. I'll have to come back in and resize leftover. because see, when I do that, when I leave it like that, bugs me. Okay, so we're going, I'll have to get, well, I'll get all the components. And then my thought, well, I'll put 20, I'll put, move that back to 0, and I'll put a half an hour. Yeah, put half an hour. And that will, yeah, it's one of those calls. I have it, I get, yeah, on Wednesdays, because one time I wouldn't wake up when my husband calls me at 8:45. That's the first phone call. Then he has a timer on his that he calls me at 9:15 to make sure I'm awake. And then he calls me like at 9:55 for me so that I remember to set my timer, because I don't want to have my body overdone, because like, yeah, it's just, yeah, he's good that way of just being able to, anyway, yeah, because there have been a few times, because he says that take your off vibrate. I have basically when non Wednesdays I have my phone on vibrate. And yes, I'm just going to, yep, I'm learning, just, I'm learning. Okay, so here's the back of the skull. And okay, the front of the skull, where are you? It's white. The front here. And this is the place. Okay, well, we wanted kefir eyes. Okay. Oh, no. I flipped it over and I flipped the skull over. And trace around this. Okay. This, I think, I had it out last week, didn't I? I had leftovers from when we were rolling. This was kind of like my roll off from last week's paper, I think. All right. Now, we won't necessarily give you, I don't think I want to give you earrings, Janet, because you're going to have that, you're going to have some kind of a weird, you're going to have a pierced tooth. So I think, well, I don't know. Some people believe in accessorizing. Yeah. And you guys are doing a good job of talking amongst yourselves. You guys, some that I was sometimes when I'm in chat and I'm watching you guys and I'm thinking, now, do I even ask them if they're joking about their significant other? Because you guys, sometimes I don't know if you're joking or if you're really okay, so here's what this looks like. So she's going to, I'm going to have to, let's see, 8.5 by 11. So I think I'm going to have to, let me go get 2 pieces of white cardstock. I'm going to have to get 2 pieces of 110-pound cardstock. Or I'll grab a few. Sometimes you go for a cut. Sometimes you can't quite get, because I leave them, I have them over in a little slot container, and you can't always get. So my idea would be I would have to washi tape this together. So, and I would probably round, because I would just go for a rounded corner card for me. So I'm going to have to, your card is going to have a Mamba Jamba card for Janet. Okay, so I'll put one back. And now the thing is, do we want a watercolor? I'd have to like Neo 2's this, because I do have Neo 2's. I could get my Moon Glow out and do something, because on the one hand, this is not, the Sugar Skull is not necessarily going to be yeah, I'm not sure. I'll do my best. You know, I have enough of the paper. If I have to, I'll sacrifice another on the getting the tiaras on there. Let's see here. Yeah, so yeah, that was what I was talking about in my on my thing. Do I ask them if they're really that negative towards their significant other, or I just, let it go? And oftentimes it's just letting go. Just okay, let it go. I don't know if you guys are teasing. Now let's see here. I am going to have to cut out. Okay, so cutting out the eyes, or if I, okay, let's see. If I left this blank, you know what? I think just to keep it, I'd almost just keep the regular sockets. Okay, we'll just keep the regular sockets. Design change. Now I could, now this could be where I could go ahead and draw, and then I could do more. I could doodle on this and stuff, so I wouldn't be cutting out. And that would give it a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw. I'll go ahead and this is where by drawing I can do kind of an oddball sugar, like, I can do I can do I can do more of a traditional sugar skull by actually drawing in and not cutting these out. And then before I glue the front of the skull to the back, I can decide on whether I want the heart or the little teddy bear to go in. There. See, there's a little teddy bear with his mouth open, which is kind of appropriate because it's a tooth and your mouth is open talking. Anyone's mouth is open. And then we have that. Yeah. Now I could do for the eyes, I could do, well, I could do eyeballs. Let me see. I've got the oval. I purposely put the oval template in here. Oh, I wanted to show Patty if she's still here. I don't know if she's still here, but on one of the samples, sugar skull samples, I actually, I don't know if she's still here, but I used her billiard. Yeah, you're still here. But see, I used your lollipop billiard for the eyes. So that's, yeah. Your stencil. Lollipop billiard. Okay, so then the oval here, the ellipse, is that what this is called? Anyway, they're kind of oval, but they're circle. I could get the eye in here. I could do the eye. Oh, hey, see? I can do the eyes like right up here. Like right up here, like she's cross-eyed. Janet is cross-eyed. And then, because the idea is if I use the swirls here, see, it's a swirl. It swirls on the heart. Then I could put swirls. Okay, I have to keep my eye on this one. I don't know the size. Sometimes some of these, the sizes has rubbed off. So flip it over and put it right up close. And the idea is I put swirls. Okay, so there are your eyes. And I can doodle swirls on the other parts of the eye. Okay. Oops. We're getting in your, and it will, your piercing, your tooth piercing will be on one of the big ones. Probably the upper, this one right here. In fact, that's the one that's going to get the purest job. And that way, because, like I said, when you're doodling on this, you get going and then you're like, oh, I forgot, Now okay, so here, now this is something. These are cardboard, and what I've been meaning to do, these are like witch's legs, right? Like the old standard witch's legs. But this was cardboard. And I was cutting something and they came out like that. The idea is I want to mount them and turn them into a stamp. We could actually, because we have this, undersized, I could actually do this. I could make the stamp and do this. See? Okay. And let me move the bottom of the card. And I could actually stamp like potato head. It's a sugar skull, but it's like a potato head. Okay. I kind of like that, but I'll have to mount these. Actually, I like this space. I actually like this. You know what? Oh, I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw them on. One moment. This is the placement for them. I'm going to draw them on. One moment. Because I like this. I may have to actually keep these separate from now on. Or I could trace them. I could trace them duplicate times on paper board. Okay, there's this 1 foot. I could trace these multiple times on paperboard, glue them together, and that could become the stamp. And then I could take the originals, and because I like this space, and I could mount them, or I can just leave these loose. Okay. Janet, you have a hat so you won't get cold, and you have feet so you can walk about. Walkies. And you even have a double chin. Okay, so there. Now we've done that. So there's your feet. And we can give you which socks, okay? We can give you which socks, because that's, see that, like the Tisha Moore, they kind of put you in mind of the Tisha Moore, like the witch feet, see? We can give you striped stockings. I'm going ahead and put these in so when I get too busy, I don't want to forget. And before I glue this down, I'll take these back and I'll put them up so the legs are up underneath the back of the skull. And that way I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, well, this one is a sloppy one because this one was straight across and this one was sloppy. But anyway, this one is a wrinkly one. Yeah, Janet's almost ready for a music vid. Okay. I will attach this because see, now I have to decide if I want a paper hinge, and I'll have to. Oh, maybe I can get. Remember, guys, I was over on. I had forgotten all about it. I'd have to actually find it, but remember, I actually had on my Flickr account. I have remember the rabbit trail lady, and I have they did an album thing. I have it was about Dee Dee, and I had my husband do a take on the Alice in Wonderland, and he made up a whole poem. Oh, the Jabberwocky. Remember the Jabberwocky? And he did it in the it was about Dee Dee, the rabbit trail lady. And I did a I don't know, it was some kind of a weird gremlin monkey kind of thing. And I colored it or something, or I did a collage, and my husband, he took the Jabberwocky poem and he made it about Dee Dee. It's over on my Flickr, and so anyway, but I can maybe have him, I could tell him a little bit about Janet and see if he could come up with something. And I could put the poem inside the card. Yeah, he could do it on his computer in Word or whatever, and then we could print it out in black and white, and I could just glue it in on the inside. So that, oh, okay. So here, all right. So I really like. Okay, now let's see if I can get the tiara. Okay, we can move this. Because I think I'm glad I went with this in this direction, because I'm probably a lot more comfortable working ink, and I can do a lot. I can take stencils, and I can actually put roses. Where's the rose thing? I could even put roses on this part here. I could do roses on here and tattoo some I could tattoo some roses on the top of the skull, and then with a hat here, and I could all right, let's see. tiara. This is what I want. Move this up here. You might even get a nose piercing. Let me see. See, I could potentially do a nose piercing. But if you have a pierced tooth, then you might really not need to have, you can have, oh, smooch, Eileen, Janet, tattoo a smooch right near on your forehead. Smooch. Just saying, you might get a smooch tattoo on your forehead. Oh, wait a minute. I need something to back. Oh, come on. I'll take the file folder. Because then, see, this way it would be by not cutting out okay, let's see, where's my okay, map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see. Here it was easy because I could see it was black or it was white on the print thing here. So it was the 2 down. It was lower down. There we go. And I also found, guys, when I was doing, because one of my rules as far as my personal Inktober was to do, it had to have some kind of metallic on it. And because I was really trying to stay with like inks as to the, you know, I obviously added my Kimberly's and my ink tints and that type of thing. But as far as the metallic was concerned, I was trying to really stick to the metallic pins. And I found that some of mine had dried up. And it was, you know, oh man, bummer, dude. Okay, so there's the 1 TR. But I have a really juicy silver. So you might end up, and yeah, it was a 3. You might end up, I have a really juicy silver. So you might end up with a silver tiara here. Just saying. Because that's really juicy. I want these to match up as best I can. Okay. Of course, if I do silver, then I can do, again, I can do line work. I can place this tracing, this tiara, back over once the metallic dries. And then I can do line work on that. Okay, so you can't really see. Okay, but so there's the double tiara. And let's go ahead and get the silver. Because again, if it doesn't work, I have a really juicy silver here. Do I have it here or is it in my box? Oh, Janet, no, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you know, he knows that we're all we're a bit peculiar. Bye, Patty. Yeah, see this, now this one has not been opened yet. This one here, this one is juicy. Oh my word. This is a very Peachtree Playthings, very juicy metallic silver. And it's got see, it's got one of the, it's, you know, so I actually want to put, before I actually draw these out, I actually, to help keep it contained, I want to match these back up. Yeah, I want to match these back up. And that will help stay contained. And then, like I said, I can do line work. But see, this way, if I do this now, then, oops, they're not completely lined up. I feel, oh, Up, 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 up. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just, you know what? I need to tack down the hat. One moment, please. I don't typically, I consider it a waste. I consider it a waste when I do washi tape like this, but yeah, butterflies. I'm just going to grab me a little bit of washi tape. I don't use my washi tape for this kind of thing normally, but right now, today, guess what? I know washi tape will come up quicker than anything else. So we're going to re-establish. Now it won't go anywhere. Okay. And this way, I'm keeping the ink, the juicy marker contained. And let that, I'll blow on it here. Okay. I figured the silver, even though I have yellow flowers on that, the silver would show up more. There would be more of a contrast. This is a little bit off. It moved. The bottom of the tube this time. It's like, oh man, but that's okay. I can once it dries, I can actually work. I can just do some, confound it. Well, Janet, the bottom of your tiara might be a little bit cockeyed. Yeah, I can make it work. Yeah, your bottom tiara is a little crooked, Janet. Just saying. Do you have a few umbrella? Do I have an umbrella? I have one umbrella. It might be too big. It would overpower the. But I could probably. What's your idea? Let's see, Judy. I could probably do an umbrella. Points. You know, I mean, okay. You know, I could do an umbrella. I'd have to look at something probably a little bit more. What's your idea? Okay, I'm dreading helping the twins go out to tea or trick and treat. Aw, darn. All right, so okay, there's that. Now, guess what? More washi tape on the bottom. Hello. I might be able to reuse the washi tape. All right, now the bottom won't move. Confound it, twerp. There. Now, don't move. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll just scratch you out there. Yeah. Yeah. It's not part of the mind map. Okay, now let's see. I'll go in with my black Pentel first, and then, depending on the need, I will do my fine. I'll go back in with my fine tip Sharpie. What is that? Oh, I'm getting fancy. 0.7, I think. Yeah, these days, what I've been doing is, I don't know, about 3 or 4 months ago, I thought, oh, I was thinking about Janet. I was in the store, and I happened to go down the pen aisle and go, oh, and I was thinking of Janet, and I just started buying a bunch of pens, see? See, guys, I started buying a bunch of pins. Yeah, like Sharpie and these. And I got like this was a single pack, and then there was one, I still can't find it. It's one of those, I bought it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to have Janet show me what to do with a Millennium 01. Janet, what do I do with this? Because I'm afraid to mergulate the thing. You buy it and then you're afraid to mergulate. Yeah, you're afraid to mergulate. Yeah. And of course I keep the packaging, because if anyone asks me what pen I'm using, you know, for me personally, one of my all-time favorites is the RSVP, and it can be either in medium, point, or fine tip. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite pens. Yeah. Yeah, just use it. Yeah, I know. But then I'm like, oh, if I ruin it, I freak out. Well, oh, okay. All right, Janet, because she's okay. This is what we'll do. Instead of or in addition to the Sharpie, I will use this. But I at least for this first layer on the hat, I want to go with something I really know, which is my RSVP, my Pentel RSVP. And then that's like the first, that's like the first layer of ink. And then I don't necessarily need the stencil. And I know that the Pentel will go over the metallic. Oops. The Pentel will go over the metallic. Typically, your Bics, or I find Papermate are fine. They go over your metallics without any hassle. Oop, I closed that diamond off. Crumb. That's all right. Okay, now. Oh, are you okay with glitter? Like stickles? Because I actually have some pink stickles right on hand. It's in my metallic container. I could put pink stickles on this. Oh. Oh. Bye, Judy. Okay. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Okay, so that's the first layer. It's a little oddball, but hey, we're doodling. It's okay. Now, I don't know anything about the Millennium this thing. I'll go Sharpie. I do kind of know about Sharpie, so I'll go ahead and trace over that. And then obviously I won't get, because my additional 25 minutes went off. So obviously I won't get this whole thing done, but at least you know that this, yeah. So happy Halloween. And I won't go quite yet. Yeah, this is, your tiara is quite dimensional. Now, oh, I better wipe that off because, you know, that this is very, very, very juicy. Now, here's the, bye, Jean. Okay, Janet, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Now, see, oh, this, now, see, this freaks me out because I'm like, see, that's a very, very, that's a very fine tip. And that's going to freak me out. Which one is this now? This is the Millennium 01, MS01. Please note, not intended for use by children. Do not leave direct sunlight or high fine tip pen for cards, letters, journals, scrapbooking, archival. All right, so yeah, okay. Janet just said use it. Okay, well, let's, I'm kind of, the idea here is because I love Janet. Not that I don't love all of you, but in this case, since I'm going to pierce her tooth, my thought is to go ahead and use the heart, and it's got swirls on it. And if I put swirls in, oh, in a true, and I know Janet likes to have a little matchy. So my thought is I could go ahead and do swirls up here. I could do, oh, wow. You may or may not see them, but I'm actually, oh my word, I'm actually doodling inside the diamond shape on top of the sparkle. You might see it, you might not. But, you know, hey, it's okay. But oh my word, you can get really dinky with these things. The idea is because the swirls are on the heart, I could, and I was going to swirl in the eyes, you know, I was going to swirl, do some doodling in here. Then that's like a swirl motif. Matchy is good. Yeah. Obviously this is really kooky and everything, but we're in this particular, you know, I want a little matchy, you know. Yeah. And on the one hand, you can't really see the silver, but I think gold would have been dumb because of the yellow flower. Because of that, it's more likely to show up with the silver than the gold. Yeah, that was just in my brain, so I went with the silver. And you know, the tiara might get more. Eileen hasn't said much, has she? Did Eileen fall asleep? She hasn't put her 2 cents in for a while. And got right. You clean off the tip once in a while. Okay, some of it kind of wants to skip a little bit. I'm assuming it's the metallic. Yeah, but at least it's a start. And I'm used my pen. Oh, Eileen is napping. Okay. Okay, so I'll leave this attached because I'm probably not done with it. I like it, but it needs, maybe I will put, I will take the Sharpie and I will put little dots Too funny, Janet. I could put little dots on the diamond shapes. So I'll leave this attached for now. Okay, what time is it? It's just maybe at the top of the hour we can go. You guys know, and let's see. She says I'm happy with whatever. So yeah. I'm not sure if I want to put more eyes in here. Let's see. Was it Janet that did it? The eyes, she was, or maybe it was Lena. I saw someone put eyes up here like this. The pupils. Would that be stupid if I did? Maybe oval. I could come down and do half of an oval. Maybe this size right here. No, it needs bigger. Like that maybe. Or actually even bigger. Okay, like this. Either this one or this size. I could do kind of a half. Match it. Here's the line to match it up. Bring it down a little bit. Down, down. Actually, let's go one more up. Match it up the line. Bring it up just a little bit. And okay, I'm matching the top of that to this, and this is going to be the pupil. Okay, now this is the same one over here. Yeah, it's big, but yet and I'll match up that. That one goes, it's a little bit. So now, there. Yeah. And let's see, I was going to tattoo some roses. So yeah. So now we can, Doss just seeing the ha 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 about Roy. Boy, I haven't said that word out loud, that person's name out loud in a long time. I like this idea of that rose because it's more out this way. And it's the idea, see, it spans the skull. So, the lips. I wanted to tattoo the smooch because Eileen says smooch. So she gets the tattoo lips first. She gets the lips tattooed on her forehead, right above her eyes. Okay. So there's the lips tattooed. Smooch. Smooch. So anyway, 5 more minutes, the top of the hour. Because obviously, yeah. And then obviously I will continue and it will probably go out. I don't know. It will take some time. And just out of curiosity, you know what? To ensure that it won't go through and I mess up, I'll just start out. Where's the I'll glue some tape on the back of the teeth right here so that when I go to put the brad in, where is my I'll remember. I'll put remember to reinforce. I'll put it on the mind map. Masking masking tape on teeth. And that will remind me. Okay, so here, then here, I still like the idea of that more. I like this here. This is the front. So we have to kind of like over here, because it's the side of the skull. Okay, that's what. Okay, here. Okay. And I don't think I want, I don't know, do I want the, if I put the leaf there, I don't know. Do I want the leaf there? If I don't put the, I'll go ahead and put the leaf. Because if I don't put the leaf on there, it might not look like rose, you know? It might not look like a rose. So, okay. Don't want to necessarily interfere. I answered your message. Oh, hi, Lena. This is part, yeah. The other one, I'm going to obviously, oh, we ended up, you probably, if you want to, you can go back and watch them for about the first 55 minutes. Yeah, I couldn't see all of chat, and we finally got it straightened out. I had to move my and go put my chat to 85% so I could actually see the chat. Okay. All right. So did I get it all? Okay. So here is, of course, there's a smooch tattoo, and then as a recap, we mind mapped Janet's birthday card, and it's going to actually go, it's going to be an 8.5 by 11 birthday card because the skull is 7.5 tall. And this is her hat. She has a double tiara. I changed, instead of a kefir spoon eyes, I changed it to the original eyes. She's going to get, yeah, where's, oh, here. I'm piercing her tooth. I'm piercing her tooth, and she does get a full set of teeth. And I'm actually thinking maybe, well, no, it will have, well, oh, okay. Oh, here, to cover right up here, just this part right here, just this part at the top of the rose goes right here, because on either side of the smooch lips, it needs something, but not a full-blown. Yeah, see, that's much better. There, because that space. Now here, because I messed up, I can just do a little bit of a kind of a makeshift. I can just draw a freehand like that. And that, see, I just drew that little freehand to cover up that mistake I did. And here's the backing. And of course, when with the hat, yeah. And then I'm going to try to get my husband to do, he's really good at taking a poem or something. And I'll have to find that Jabberwocky and that wooden, remember it was a wooden troll or a gremlin monkey or something. And I don't think I sent it to her. Did I send it to her? I might have actually sent it to her, but I'll see if I have it. Because, you know, hey. Oh, and see, and Lena, she even gets a little, she get feet. Yeah. So, oh yeah, see, that looks much better. Having the little top of the rose. See, and I can do another one here. In fact, I'll do that right now on just the other side, and then I'll make the bigger one like over here. I'll make it fit here. So let me get this position. Do I turn it over or just the same? Actually, I like to turn it over. That way it'll fit right in here. Okay, I'll do this. Yeah, because I'm on the other side of the skull now. So flipping the stencil over will be much better. Did I do that one on the other side? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did. And that's where I made the mistake. And so, okay. So see, there's that now. Grimbling monkey. It was a wooden monkey or something, a gremlin. I found it somewhere, and it's one of those collage things you just don't. Oh, two more. Oh, it's 104, but okay, we'll go after I get the rest of the rose done, and then we can go. I'll just finish this here. I'll position it. I want there, because I want it might be a little lopsided, but you know what? Hey, if all right, let me there, because I want the leaf. I want the hint of that leaf, because the other side has the leaf, you know. So 3 leaves, you know, here's a leaf, and here's a leaf. Okay, we can, and you know, you don't have to, Lena, you don't have to go back and see, but you know, but I just kind of gave you a synopsis. Is that the right word? And of course, then I will take my time, and it will be kind of something like a sugar skull. And I can be doodling. You're going to get red lips. Smooch, red lips. So there it is so far. And you can imagine the tooth piercing, because that's the tooth that it's going to get. But I want to tape some masking tape on the back. Okay, yeah, there's one. Okay. Oh, it needs batteries. Trust me. And Lena, If you don't know, there are 5 different kinds of farts: the windbreaker, the cheese cutter, the super squeezer, shooting the breeze, and the explosion. And trust me, we need batteries, okay? Because they're starting to sound all the same, but there are very distinct farts, okay? Yeah, they are very distinct. Yeah. Yeah. And I might even see again, because this is sugar skull. So see, I could do the dragonfly, or half of the dragonfly, or see right under here. Oh, hey, it just fit. Oh, Janet, it just fits. Okay, Janet gets a dragonfly tattoo down here. One moment, please. I'm going to put the I'll put the dragonfly tattoo down here. That way I'm not forgetting it. And like I said, I'll see if my husband is willing to do a poem about you, Janet. Make up a poem for you. And like I said, I will be gentle. I will tell him about you and some of the things that from my perspective about you. Okay. Oh, that's a backwards butterfly. Uh-oh, because this is the real side of the uh-oh. Oh, well, it's just a backwards butterfly. Okay, guys. Yeah, always wanted. Well, you've got some rose tattoos, you've got a smooch tattoo, and you got a butterfly, and you got a tooth piercing. I don't think there's such a thing. I know that people surgically have diamonds put on their teeth surgically, but I'll do my best. And yeah, you're generous, and yeah, I might even tell him that you cuss a little, because because he doesn't typically cuss, but we try not to cuss. But he's when he's doing something about somebody else, the way his mind works, he can do it in such a way that he can come up with a highfalutin way of saying that Janet cusses. You know what I'm saying? And he does it in such a way um um and that you love pen work. And I can even show him some of your stuff that you do, like your candy, I can show him some of. Oh, don't lie, you cuss a lot. Okay. But anyway, I'm just trying to tell you that the way his mind works, he could come up with some kind of highfalutin way. I mean, oh, do you have a preference? Do you like haiku? Um, do you have a preference in your poetry, Janet? Anyway, yeah. Oh, and I need to write that down because that's part of the mind map. And yes, I'm doing what is that? I'm teasing Dee Dee in the mind mapping. Hubs. Make up poem. Janet poem. Yeah. And cuss a lot. Cuss a lot. That could even be the name of the poem. Cuss a lot. Kind of like what is that? What is the word? I just cuss a lot. Kind of like Camelot, cuss a lot, or just yeah. Anyway, like I said, because like he took the Jabberwocky poem and he did Dee Dee poem around the Jabberwocky thing. I think it was yeah, I'm pretty sure the rabbit trail lady. Oh man, I'm gonna have to see if I have that or if I gave that to Dee Dee. Anyway, yeah, I'm now that I'm been thinking about it, I'm gonna have to locate that, and I can, if I actually have it, then I can read the poem to you over. Because a handle in your hand is worth two in a bush. Do I have to write that down, Janet? Because, or is that an innuendo? If I write that down and my husband starts shaking his head at me, because a handle in your hand is worth two in a bush. And that better not be some bloomin' make me blush thing, Janet. I'm just saying. I'm telling you. Anyway, maybe he'll incorporate that. Because those is that your last word, Janet? So it was. Oh, okay, Janet. I'm gonna on purpose. I'm telling you, Janet, that was a blush funny. You're trying to make me blush. Oh my word. Janet, oh my word. I just may have him. Yeah. I'll get you back, Janet. Yeah. I'm telling you. Uh-huh. Potty mouth. I'm just going to write equals potty mouth. Potty mouth. Just saying. Potty mouth. And on that note, can you believe it? I'm ending a stream on what Janet, oh, and I said it out loud. I'm telling you. Oh, Janet, you got me. You got me. And I mind mapped it and I wrote it out. Oh, I tell you, I may just have like a little, when I put your card together, I'm telling you, Janet, you may have a little, like on the inside flap, you may have like a little dirty pocket and potty mouth. Yeah, I'm just saying. Potty mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. And you better be on the floor laughing. I'm telling you, Janet. I'm telling you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what, guys? Before we leave, yeah, before I forget, I need to make his legs longer. Yeah, I need to make his legs longer just to make sure that, they're tucked under properly. Do you understand what I'm trying to say with that? So yeah. Janet, you're not saying nothing. Oh, I'm telling you. Janet, are you in shock that you can't say anything? Or do I have to threaten you? Janet, we're not leaving until you say something. And we're just sitting here for like 20 minutes. We're sitting here. See, you can tell I added this. See what I'm saying? That way I know. Oh, here. Now here, from now on, we'll go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then over here, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you probably won't see those, but at least See, this is what we're doing. And then, of course, the hat goes up here. Okay. But Janet, do you understand? Because I wrote that down. And I thought maybe you might be trying to get me. And you got me. And yeah, potty mouth. But it's on the mind map. It's official now, Janet. I'm just saying. Yeah, you might have a little unexpected something in your birthday card. I'm telling you. I'm going to get you back. Just saying. And then, see, it's going to be a Mamba Jamba, 11 by 11. And, yeah. It's going to be a Mamba Jamba birthday card. And, of course, his hat. The hat's over here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. I love you. Lena, I tell them repeatedly, this is a family channel, and I'm in all sincerity, but I understand sometimes we get a little bit off key, and you just kind of have to roll with it. Oh, ouch. You just have to roll with it, you know? Like, yeah. And sometimes, like, this is a steamroller, okay? This is like a steamroller. And you just got to roll with it because, yeah, you got to have puppy pads. Yeah, you got to have puppy pads, or yeah, you just got to lay out your puppy pads all around your chair. And yeah. Well, I'm glad you got a lot done, Janet. Yeah. Well, actually, because that first 55 minutes, I just, boom. Yeah. Because I couldn't, and I could just see your first names and your icons. And yeah. So anyway, well, I'm glad that the rat had a good laugh on Roy's behalf. Yeah. Anyway. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I might have to, because, yeah. I don't know what I'm getting. Yeah. No, I don't think I'll just leave that off because this is enough. This is enough. I'm telling you. Potty mouth. Now, anyway, I'm not going to write that down. Oh, my giggles. So, anyway, guys, and we can't forget this. We cannot. Oh, you know what? Guess what? I'll just mind map. I'll stick it to the mind map. That way it does not get lost. Because, I probably only have one of these. And if I were to lose it, then I'd have to rethink the theme, So there. And I'll trace around it. There. I love you guys. Oh, Lena. Oh, Lena. Shaking my head. I'm telling you. I don't know if anyone special is coming on. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But, like I say, sometimes, you just, yeah. And that's, that's why I say, but I have it on the list to get to the to-do list. The to-do list to get more batteries. It takes 3. It takes 3 special kind of batteries. So they're on my husband's list to get. Oh, okay. But yeah. But I'm not, yeah. Okay. I love you guys. And yeah, for those, yeah, happy Halloween. And I have my so I can proper sugar skull. Okay, I love you. Bye. See you next time. Come on, in stream. Okay, there you go. And